What's going on, Joe?
Yeah, great to have you here, and another great release. And tell us first off, we know Michael real well, and Mayda. How did you guys get together to work musically?
Let me correct you just a little bit, Joe.
Okay.
I don't mean to speak out of turn.
Hey,
but her name
no
is
problem.
Mayda.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mayda.
Okay.
Yep.
I was trying to be cute right there.
That's okay. And one other thing, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be all right straight away on the correction train and whatnot, but Sonic Matrimony is a production company. It's not, I don't want to be a label. I'm setting up affiliate.
Okay, cool. So
I mean, because I don't want that hassle, man. I
right.
need,
You've been there and been all around all that.
Well, plus,
Yeah.
every brother with a sampler
Right.
living in his mom's basement's got a record label.
Right.
I'm about, actually hands-on, doing it. Well, you know me, man. I roll up my sleeves, Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Speak
No,
to Mayda.
that's all right. When did both of you meet?
A year and a half ago, maybe.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a group called Elefine, and we were working with this guy who's just kind of helping us out on his own time. And he took one of my demo CDs, very rough demo, and took it down to Bunkers where Michael was playing, and interrupted a crucial conversation and just kind of threw it in his face and said, "Listen to this." And luckily, Michael actually took a listen to it.
So was that on the traditional Monday night?
Yeah, well, you know what? She's only privy to part of the story. Because the first time this dude tried to get at me was at Bunkers.
Okay.
But it's my drum tech and confidant and conciliary, Icky James Rhines, kind of intercepted. Because his job is to kind of keep creepy people away from me. Amongst other things. But
Hey, Michael, it sounds like when I waited in line down in Greenwich Village, you were with Prince, and I was walking in, to meet you guys down there, and some guy says, he gives me a tape, "Hey, can you give this to Prince?" I said, "No."
right.
Yeah.
And unfortunately you didn't have, an angry black man going, "Hey man, you need to step," I carry one with me.
Okay.
So what happened was the dude couldn't get at me, and she's right. He did interrupt a crucial discussion I was having with a really attractive woman, but it was on 5th and 1st. It was in front of the Loon Cafe, and the dude happened to be parking his car across the street. He was like, "Oh, snap!" And he, ran to his car and got the disc, and, at first I was kind of hot and bothered, but I got home, and I was like, I listened through. I'm like, there's a voice somewhere in here. There are ideas that aren't fully realized here. I could hear the fact that somebody within this sort of tornado of sound was focused and ready to go get the golden chalice, and it turned out to be her.
Right. So Mayda, the track that he first heard, which particular song was that?
It was if it was the first track on that CD, it was called Drums.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Yeah, right.
A really rough recording, and I recorded all the sounds and the guitars, all the instruments, and of course I created my own tornado, I guess.
Right.
And I just needed some direction with it.
So
Mayda's
with us. Her website where you can find out all about her and get the CD, myspace.com/Mayda Miller, MaydAMiller. The CD is also available through CD Baby, and you got a bunch of gigs coming up, and we'll talk all about that. But I want to get into the track, which is the title of the EP. It's called Stereotyping. And you got a lot of great musicians on this record. Tell us about who's working on this particular track. I know some are very familiar to us.
Wow. I think the majority of the work on this particular track that you're speaking of was me and her. I played drums and bass, and I did some programming, but DJ Fafu went and redid that. Do you know DJ Fafu?
No, I don't.
He's in a band called Bless the Nation. They're out in New York.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard of the group. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Fafu, he used to tech for me back in the Prince days, and we used to work on music here and there. And he makes these just fat, plodding beats that are just all his beats are banging. I was just like, man, can you set this track off? So he, went in the lab and did the electronic program you hear is him.
Mm-hmm.
All the guitars are Mayda, and Tommy Barbarella did the keyboard work.
On the Stereotype track.
Yes.
Yeah, Stereotype, right. So we're going to give it a listen right now. Mayda is with us, as well as Michael Bland. So we're here at WVOF, and they're up in the Twin Cities. and we're going to come back and talk more with Mayda and Michael. This is Stereotyping. Music from Mayda, and she's our special guest, along with Mr. Michael Bland, a great VIP guest of the Upper Room. And, you know, that track was great. Made a great job. And you play all sorts of instruments, but tell us about playing guitar. How did you first actually get into music? Was it the guitar or another instrument?
Well, actually, I started playing piano, and somehow I really got into blues music. Like old school blues, which was really guitar heavy music, and I just wanted to play that. I wanted to be able to express myself in that way, so I taught myself. I actually went up north to a cabin and I got my first guitar and just locked myself in a cabin and taught myself songs.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, yeah.
And how about Michael, first getting into the drums?
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take us back to that time.
Ooh, man. Well,
because I know you had like a little set when you first started out.
No, man.
No. Okay.
It was some different mess for me because I must have been 8 or 9, and there was a band that rehearsed like across the back alleyway from me, and I just heard the music one afternoon, and I just kind of followed it. I'm standing in some neighbor's yard. I didn't know who they were. And I'm hearing this music coming from like a basement. And I finally found the right house, and I looked down, like in Minnesota, the houses are built, they're like Ramblers, I guess. They got basements, and they got those windows, right?
Right.
So I'm looking down into the window, and the drums are set up right there. The dude was playing. I knew the guy. His name was Jeff Corbett, and he went to high school with my sisters. And I later on figured out who that dude was, or not who he was, but I didn't know he was a drummer before that. And so I just kind of started hanging around them, and of course I was being a pest because I was 8 or 9 years old, and these are like dudes probably smoking a bunch of weed and drinking Bud and whatnot, and playing like Aerosmith covers.
Right.
And he finally like let me sit behind the drums, and it was just wow. I didn't touch anything. I just kind of looked. I was just overwhelmed, and from that point it was like I was just like all about it, man. Just like beating up the garbage cans with sticks in the back alley, making the neighbors mad and whatnot. And my dad finally got me a kit, but the kit he got me was like this. It was a 4-piece, like one rack tom, one floor, and a kick. But the kick drum was like a 24-inch kick drum. Like I'm this 9-year-old just pushing it, man. 14, like a 14-inch rack tom, an 18-inch floor tom. I mean, it was only a couple drums, but they were huge, man.
Right.
So it's like, of course, like it makes sense to me now why. Once I discovered Led Zeppelin for real, like that was what I related to because he used those huge sizes, man. He used like a 26-inch kick drum on the road because he didn't make a case for a 28 during that time.
Now, how about your different gigs as a drummer playing for Prince and Soul Asylum? Do you pretty much can dictate whatever you want to bring your own drum set, or you gotta cater to some of their
we do
ones?
a lot of fly dates. Soul Asylum does. So I'm quite often I have like a request list, like a list of things that I'd like, and I've been endorsed with Yamaha since like 1997. So I play their stuff all the time, and it's everywhere, so it's easy to get.
We should let our listeners know Mayda will be in concert February 6th, Minneapolis.
Oh, that's the 8th, bro.
Oh, the 8th. Okay, I got the studio lights dimmed a little. Yeah, you're right. It does say the 8th, 9 o'clock, the Uptown Bar and Cafe in Minneapolis. So where is that in Minneapolis?
It's uptown. It's right on like Hennepin and Lake, like a little further. Which way would that be? South?
Okay.
It's like a half a block south of Hennepin and Lake on Hennepin, crossing Calhoun Square. Everybody knows where it's at. I've been playing there since I was 16, and it's really funny, man, because it's still one of my favorite venues to play. That bill is going to be hot, man, because are you hip to Sonic Boom of Love?
I've heard of the name. I don't know their music, though. Really
Alexander
good band?
East, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Alexander East. Okay, yeah.
That's his band. They're going to be playing on the bill with us.
Oh, okay.
Along with a couple bands I haven't heard before, but I hear they're pretty cool.
So Mayda, who's in your band that night?
Right now we just set up a solid lineup. We have Corey. I forget his last name.
Oh, Corey Eischen.
Corey, yeah.
Okay.
Corey Eischen. I can't never say his last name.
Right.
He's on keys and samples and stuff, and he's doing a little bit of vocals. And then Jake Hansen on guitar. Yeah,
Jake is a member of Halloween Alaska. Right. He was in 12 Rods. He had a band called Cowboy Curtis. I've been playing with Jake also since he was like 16, 17. It's funny.
So that... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we just got a new bassist, Justin Blair, who plays with the New Congress.
Oh, yeah, we play their music all the time, yeah.
Yeah, Justin, he kind of went on hiatus from the group because he moved down to Iowa.
Oh, okay.
And so they've been rotating a couple other cats, but we recently had a situation internally with Mayda's group where the keyboard player we had, Ryan Listman of a band called The Rule, he just got the keyboard gig to play with the Jonas Brothers.
Oh, okay, so
I brought him I brought Corey in to replace Ryan, but I need like a really strong upper register singer to effectively pull off what we're doing live with Mayda. So Justin, we'd seen J-Biz with the New Congress. As a matter of fact, way back, I had imagined J-Biz playing this gig before any other bass player. He's kind of the cat I always wanted, and it's just recently he's had the actual time and the inclination to, get with it. So
right,
we're really excited. We're having our first rehearsal next weekend.
Yeah.
And the show with the new band, February 8th, 9 o'clock, the Uptown Bar and Cafe in Minneapolis. And we're going to get into another track. Love this one, too. It's called Dirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How about the songwriting on this, Mayda? Tell us about how this one got born.
Actually, me and one of my good friends, Chris Neve, we do samples and beats together. He had this nasty beat that he sampled, and I just couldn't stop listening to it just right away. It's the horn sample on there, and he sat on it and said I was going to give it to a bunch of people, but I said, no, I have to write to this, and just listened to it, and I just thought this beat was dirty, so
right.
I just kind of went with that idea.
So this is it. This is from Mayda CD, myspace.com/Mayda Miller, and also CD Baby. Pick it up. Mayda, this is Dirt. We'll come back and speak once again with Michael Bland and Mayda. That is Dirty beat from Mayda, and Mayda's with us right now. Michael Bland as well, Sonic Matrimony production company out in the Twin Cities. And, Mayda, were you in the Sugar Divas before?
I was.
Okay, because we were talking off air about our good friend Jelly Bean. I remember the day Jelly Bean, I was talking to him at his home, and he had just come back from the photo shoot you guys did.
Okay.
Way back, yeah. So
I remember that too.
Yeah, he was all pumped and everything. Did you guys ever release anything, or?
Not really. I mean, we recorded a demo, and I think that was mainly just for shopping around.
Right.
Not really for sale, but I mean, it was on CD Baby, but we didn't put it in stores or anything.
So that's like from 40 years from now when they're trying to dig up everything Mayda does.
Yeah.
To raid Jelly Bean's house for the Sugar Diva stuff.
Yeah.
You better be packing some heat though.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got to bring company, right?
Yep. You better bring Smith and Wesson. You're gonna raid Bean's house.
Right. So anyways, Mayda, you made a trip back Seoul, Korea, right?
Yep, that was this summer.
Yeah, tell us what you did out there and what's it like out in Seoul.
Oh man, it was the humid, hot season.
Yeah, I used to live in Taiwan, so that I understand it was hot. Yeah.
It was. I took some musicians out there, and we played 2 shows. We played at a horse race track, outside, and we just hung out there until maybe 6 o'clock, and it was so hot, but it was so worth it. It was fun. And then we played at Seoul's rated #1 club out there, I guess. It's called the Super Circle Club.
Mm-hmm.
And it's downstairs, and the theme was white, so we all had to wear white.
Oh, okay.
And it was classy. It's fun. Got some teriyaki McBurgers from McDonald's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or bulgogi burgers, that's what they were called.
Wow.
Funny.
Sounds good.
It was,
so did you grow up?
Okay.
Did you grow up in St. Paul?
Yep, I did. I was born in Korea.
Okay.
And actually in Incheon City, which is not Seoul, but close to it. And then I came over to St. Paul and grew up in the Twin Cities.
Now, you've both been around the music scene out there for a long time, and Michael's been involved a little longer, but what's it like out now? as a working musician playing in your own hometown?
You want me to answer that, or you want her to answer that?
Either or, both.
You go ahead and speak, Mayda.
Well, I think we're sort of in different scenes, or we were, but there's a lot of good music in the Twin Cities, a lot. So it's kind of hard to stick out, or but at the same time, you're spoiled with good musicians and good music making. So I don't know. You can find a lot of indie rock. You can find a lot of hip hop. We've got a huge hip hop underground scene.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of incestuous musician-wise. A lot of people play in each other's bands.
Right, right.
Yeah, she just did a thing with Boy Soprano, with Dessa from the Doomtree Clique.
Right.
At First Avenue. Dessa did a bill with us at the Uptown, actually, and I went to shake her hand, and I saw she had written Mayda's phone number in blue ink in her palm, so I figured she wanted to collaborate, but I didn't realize it was like, yeah, I got a gig coming up. You know?
Right.
Like, threw her right on stage with her, at the main room, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Packed, full house.
Yeah.
It was really fun. Singing back up for her group.
And you're sure to add dates the rest of the winter going into the spring, I'm sure, and you're even hoping to come northeast here to do some shows, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're just trying to make sure that when we come, the timing is correct. I mean, there's a certain amount of just lead work you have to do to make it worthwhile. People have to be aware that you're coming, first off.
Yep.
And they got to care.
Yeah.
So, otherwise, I've heard so many stories. Luckily, I skipped to the front of the line at, 19 and joined Prince's band, so I never really had, like, the full-on van tour experience.
Right.
But all of my friends have, and they're like, man, it ain't nothing nice. You travel, to Minot, North Dakota to play for 10 people.
Yeah.
It's no fun.
And try to keep everybody in your band happy.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be worth it. I mean, it's we both, she and I, we share the wanderlust. We want to go, but it's got to be at the time in which we can set this thing off for real. Because I mean, we're still, just trying to reach out and see who's even there.
Well, our listeners should go right now, and if you're hearing this at the Upper Room with JoeKelley.com on the re-airing a couple weeks later, you should hit up cdbaby.com. Mayda Miller, Maydamiller, myspace.com/Mayda Miller, and order the CD. It's a great CD, tremendous musician, great songwriting, great voice.
Here's one other thing, though. I mean, it's also available on iTunes.
Okay.
For the the 99 cents per track, because we've had some people complaining because it's an EP. It's not a full length.
Right.
Because my strategy with my company, I wanted to try releasing a new EP like every 4 or 5 months instead, to get more songs out per year, rather than putting out a record of 13 songs and having her have to keep playing the same set
right
over and over all year long. I've already produced a couple of acts who got stuck that way, and it really encumbered their creative process, and they sat on material for too long, or they just got unfocused. And so I'm being goaded by my constituents, by Icky James and a couple other allies we have, that like it's easier to sell a full length. So we're formulating a full length EP to be released in the spring.
Mm-hmm. And you got some tracks up on the MySpace page that aren't on this record.
A couple. My Circuitry, we think, is a hit.
Mm-hmm.
We got this one joint called The Interrogation that's you're going to really enjoy, Joe Kelley.
Right.
And she's actually got a song called Focus. And it's funny because the guy who has been playing bass with us up till now, his name is Johannes Tona. Have you heard of Johannes?
Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah.
Johannes has his own band and his own thing. And that's also partly in the decision-making process. I'm looking for musicians who are going to run like the long mile with us. And, I mean, I'm happy when a person has their own agenda to go on, but, sometimes it's incompatible when, you're trying to take over.
Right.
People have to be of like-minded, just, of the same mentality, and unmitigated and undivided, if you want to be successful. So, but Johannes was saying, yeah, man, I played him the song called Focus, which we haven't put up on the site yet. It hasn't been mixed. But he was remarking about the interesting thing about Mayda is that she will write about things that people talk about every day, but don't even really realize. It's like they don't even take the time to dissect or break it down. Like, I don't remember the last time I heard a song about focusing.
Right.
Except for when she sent me the demo. And it's like, yeah, I guess that's something you do every day, but you don't think about what it is or what it means to do it.
So that's something to look forward to. Springtime.
Yeah, but I'm just making an overall
Right.
note about her songwriting style. She's her biggest gift, and she's a talented performer as a singer and a player, but her real gift is lyricism. And that's something that's really absent, you know. Not so much, I'd say, just by and large, just in the music industry. It's so rare anymore that you hear somebody say something that really is going to catch your ear, or that you have an interesting perspective that they're sharing, because there's so many of these bangers out, you know. It's like, it's a beat, and a beat can be substantial, but, you know, I need some bread with my meal, man. I need, you know what I mean?
I got you.
I can't just don't give me a pork chop and don't give me no piece of bread.
Yeah.
I need the starch. It helps break down the proteins.
So you get all of that on a Mayda and Michael Bland and Sonic Matrimony production. So I want to thank both of you for coming by. And
Thank you.
when you're coming back northeast, you know, you guys got the open welcome here at the studio to come down and jam.
Right on, man. I'm thinking about doing a trio with her and Sonny anyway. So that might be like
how's Sonny
the
doing?
camp to bring down.
How's your longtime buddy Sonny doing?
Sonny's all right,
Yeah.
man. He just got back from Italy. He's playing at Bunkers tonight with me.
Oh, okay. So who's gonna be over at Bunkers on stage?
Well, Jelly Bean's always, you know, he's got his stool that you better not sit in or you're gonna get socked. So Bean's always there, and you know, a couple of cats from JB and the Routine.
Right. Okay.
And let's see, who else? Well, actually, last Sunday, Todd Rundgren was just hanging around.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he had a gig at the Pantages, and he just sat around, man, and just kind of kicked back. Because it's funny, if you don't know about Todd Rundgren, like I know, a lot of his material was influenced by soul music, like, you know, for real soul, like Bobby Womack and whatnot.
Right.
So it's like we were like playing the Dells, Bobby Womack, all this old school soul music, and he was just right with it, singing along, you know. And I think actually the other thing that was funny, I think he was super surprised that he had so many like black people that were fans of his music.
Blew him away,
he's considered pop, but like at the end of the night he was still hanging out, and I just saw a beeline of the brothers and sisters, and he looked like, wow. Also, I guess just to see black people in Minneapolis is, you know.
Yeah, a little shocking for him.
You have to know where to look.
Yeah, Prince and Todd Rundgren were on Saturday Night Live, I think the same show at one time.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah,
it's funny that he was also he was the first person at Warner Brothers to get that deal where he had total artistic autonomy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he could just do whatever he wanted. Prince was the next guy to be signed that they tried that with.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But Todd had it first.
So you were on Prince's Planet Earth, the latest. You were on a couple cuts, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was on the title track and a song called Guitar.
Oh, okay, that's a great
After
track.
that, it's anybody's guess.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. There wasn't much information on the CD that I bought.
Yeah, I'm not sure what his rationale is behind doing that, but it's you know, I've gotten a lot of emails of disgruntled fans going, "We're debating which tracks you're on, this and that, and the other thing." And
yeah, on a quick side note, I want to say what's up to Prince.org because you know they're giving us support, and you did a little running thing a while back, which was pretty cool. Talking with them, and they killed you with all the questions, but you were real thorough with it. You know, taking the time out to.
I tried, man,
yeah.
only because there was a rumor that I had returned to the band because they saw my name, you know, surface on some album cuts and whatnot. And I tried to explain that I live 15 minutes away from Paisley. If Prince feels like recording at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm not doing nothing. I'm watching Andy Griffith anyway. You know, it's nothing for me to go out there and just, you know, kick it around. I mean, we have our manner of working. He can speak to me in shorthand, and it just happens like, you know, in no time, and he knows that. So there's no reason for him to not call.
So he still comes back to town to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, he started conceiving Planet Earth on the plane ride home from L.A.
Oh, okay.
And I got a call that evening that he wanted to record that night.
Wow.
He had started writing lyrics like on that flight from LAX back here.
So that's great. You guys are still working together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I like it relaxed like this because the real gig is hard to digest, man. It takes a surrender. You have to surrender your own will because Prince has his way of working, and it's very stiff
Right.
and strict, and he knows what he wants, and that's all he really requires of you, is that you give him what he needs to keep his process going.
So
For me, I just kind of grew out of being able to do that on a daily basis after 7 years. You know, it's like I turned into a man by the time, well, before I turned 26. But by that time, it was like I have to get out of here. I have to express myself on my own terms.
And how about the scars on your tongue from biting your tongue?
Well, you know what? I'm the reason why I'm a strong leader is because I know what it is. I know what it is to be a good soldier.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, every day of my life at that building, if I got bent out of shape or something, the next thing I would hear was my inner voice going, you know, you can always leave.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, I whatever I went through there, I put myself through it, and I don't regret it.
Yeah, and a lot of people love what you guys have done. So, hey, let's get into one more track, and I want to thank Michael Bland and Mayda. Great to meet you, Mayda.
Nice to meet you.
And tell us about HLLR. Michael was telling us off air a little bit about the old school feel to it, but let's hear it from both of you.
It's actually called Highs, Lows, Love and Release, but that's a lot to say, so we just kind of call it HLR. Yeah. And it's slower than the rest of the tracks, and again, I wrote this one on my guitar.
Same with Stereotype. We worked on them in tandem. Stereotype we worked on first, and the next song we worked on was Highs, Lows, Love and Release.
Yeah, so basically I just laid down the guitar, and then we sort of built around that. I had the whole song all mapped out, and then we added drums and started going from there.
And this is it right now from Mayda CD's Stereotype. Get it at cdbaby.com, iTunes, download the tracks, and myspace.com/Mayda Miller. Become a friend and buy her music. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
This is Mayda.